terms of having 2 girls and also 4 boys drafted in 2022, I think the first emotion that comes to mind is just being really, really proud. The luxury that I've got as head of football is seeing the players, boys and girls, come through from year 7 all the way through our program as well. So you see them coming in as young kids, learning the skills of the game, and then going through. And obviously they play at different clubs outside of Wesley College and through all representative teams. But to see them actually getting drafted on draft night, and the 2 girls drafted a couple of weeks ago, and then seeing their AFL career starting as well, could not be more proud. I think the big thing for Wesley football, and why we draw over 100 girls and over 300 boys to the program, is I think they see a community. The raw framework that's been introduced to the Wesley College community this year, I think just underpins everything we've been doing in football as well. So students learn, whether they're in football or across the college, they learn about the respect, the opportunities, the achievements, and also resilience you can get from an education at Wesley College, and definitely through an opportunities of Wesley football as well. The Young Lions program we introduced in 2015. The first 18 is what gets the publicity, but we understand that it's year 7s, year 8s, year 9s that come through the program. So what actually happens is every student signs up for football, they get allocated a mentor. That mentor talks to them about their skills, gets the opportunity to come down to training, and also our first 18 go down and coach a year 7 game. And one of the really nice stories was, I got a phone call from Adam Chera, drafted by Fremantle in 2017 at pick 5. And then Elijah Sardis getting pick 5 also to Essendon Football Club in 2022. The nicest part from that is Adam mentioning that Elijah was his young lion as well. So you've got that connection, and players, once they leave the college, they still remember that, whether they are the year 11 or 12 or whether they're year 7 as well. So it's something we really promote at Wesley College Football.
The Wesley Football Program exposed me to many facets of life as a professional footballer, such as elite training programs, experienced coaches, team and individual reviews, game plans even. These things, not every kid is exposed to whilst playing junior footy, but Wesley Football Program and Brent Thiel in particular is really able to sort of prepare students for that next step. Whenever it is that they make that step, they'll be ready.
Yeah, I think Wesley has played a massive part in the person I am today, and I'm still growing and developing, but my biggest transition was probably in year 12, where I was lucky enough to be school captain, and I've never had a more valuable lesson and role in my life than that. And I learnt so much about communication, working with others who have different opinions, different interests, and the school was great with that, and not only in that leadership role, but also the teachers I had along the way. Some I look back and think about how much they've helped me in a positive way in my life. So I've loved my time at Wesley.
The Wesley footy program was something I had a ball doing my whole schooling time at Wesley. From year 7 to year 12, we had a good bunch of boys, and we were always a pretty solid team, which made it quite enjoyable. Obviously, winning a premiership in 2010 when I was in year 11 was the highlight, one of the highlights of my footy career so far. I'm still close with a lot of the boys from that team, and I guess that was what stood out the most was just the relationships we were able to build. And from St Kilda Road and Glen Waverley, a lot of us all catch up still.
Overall, the whole sport program here at Wesley gives every kid an opportunity, and whether that's they want to play for social reasons, whether they want to improve their skills, whether they're lucky enough to be like the 6 students that went on to the AFL and AFLW, it gives them a chance and a platform to be the best that they can possibly can be. So I think the future is in really strong hands, and through the young lions and the ability to look up and realise that there's students they can aspire to be, I think the future hopefully looks as bright as what it did for this year with the 6 people getting drafted into the AFL and AFLW.